Raymond marched into Harvey's house, rage burning through his veins. His father's words echoed in his head, leaving him no choice but to look for her. He never expected Eureka to leave. He thought she'd cry, maybe beg him to stay. But her silence, and her signature on those papers, broke something inside him. "Where's my wife?" Raymond barked, grabbing Harvey by the collar the moment he opened the door. Harvey glared at him. "You're an idiot for asking me that," he said, shoving Raymond back. "What gave you the nerve to barge into my house?" "For the last time, Harvey," Raymond growled, his voice cold. "Where is my wife?" "Use the door," Harvey said calmly, turning away. But the click of a gun stopped him in his tracks. Raymond's hand trembled slightly as he aimed it. "Tell me where she is or I'll blow your head off." Harvey turned, fury flashing in his eyes. "You really want to know where she is?" he shouted. "She left the country, Raymond. She left because of your foolishness." The words hit him like a punch. He stumbled back, breath shallow. "You're the biggest fool I've ever seen," Harvey continued, voice shaking with anger. "She stayed with you through everything. Through every insult, every bruise, every betrayal. She still loved you, Raymond. Even when you made her hate herself." Harvey's fists clenched. "Do you think that woman, Cassandra, loves you like Eureka did? I wish I had married Eureka. I would have treated her right." Raymond's eyes darkened. He lowered the gun and walked out without another word. Outside, the air felt heavier. He sat in his car, the silence pressing against his chest. Everyone thought Eureka was perfect. Why didn't he see it before? He thought she wanted control, that she manipulated his father into forcing him to marry her. But maybe he had been the problem all along. Still, his pride whispered, "You have Cassandra. She's the one you love." He nodded to himself, trying to believe it, trying to convince his heart. Hours later, Raymond sat in his living room, phone to his ear. He called every immigration officer he could reach. "Mark, I just need to know if you saw her," he said impatiently. Mark laughed. "Eureka left you?" "I'm serious, man," Raymond snapped. "Please check the records for yesterday." Mark's tone shifted. "You see, I warned you. She was a humble woman. But you pushed her too far. Now she's gone and you suddenly care. Just do what I asked, Mark." "I'm afraid I can't," Mark said coldly. Then the line went dead. Raymond groaned and hurled his phone against the wall. "Are you crazy?" Cassandra gasped as the phone nearly hit her. "Do you want to ruin my face?" "I'm sorry," Raymond muttered, running a hand through his hair. She sank beside him on the couch, wrapping an arm around his shoulder. "What's wrong, babe?" "She left," he said quietly. "Who left?" "Eureka. She filed for divorce. She's gone." Cassandra's lips curved into a smile. "That's good news. We're finally free, baby. No more drama." She giggled, leaning closer. "But why the sad face? Isn't this what you wanted?" "Except my father said if I don't bring her back, he'll disown me," Raymond muttered. Her smile vanished. "What? Hell no. He can't do that. You can't lose your surname, Raymond. Do you know how that sounds, Raymond? No Blackwood." He stared at her, stunned. "What exactly are you worried about, Cassie? My name, or me?" She blinked, then pouted. "Come on, babe. Don't twist it. I care about you too, but people won't respect you without your family's name. And what about the company? We'll be broke." "Cassandra Williams," he said sharply, his tone cutting through the air. She gasped. He had never called her by her full name before. "What's wrong with you?" she cried. "You're acting this way because she left? I thought you didn't love her." Raymond sighed, his anger softening. "I'm sorry," he whispered, pulling her close. "I didn't mean it that way. I'm just confused." She stroked his jaw. "Don't worry. Your father can't touch what's already yours. The company's in your name. You're safe. Soon I'll take over as CFO. We'll still be rich, babe." He looked at her, forcing a smile. "You're right. I shouldn't be worried." "I told you so," she said sweetly. "I love you." "I love you more," he replied, kissing her softly. Moments later, she pulled away. "Now, where's Kate? I need food." "She left too." "What? Why would she leave? Did Eureka employ her?" I can't cook with these nails. Order something or take me out. She strutted upstairs without waiting for an answer. Raymond leaned back on the couch. The silence returned. This time it felt different. Lonelier. His eyes drifted to the empty hallway. For the first time, he realized Cassandra's laughter couldn't fill the void Eureka left behind. It had been over 2 months since Melissa was disowned by her mother. 2 months of hunger, shame, and loneliness. She had nowhere left to go. Even the hotel that once offered her a bed had thrown her out. Her mother's voice echoed in her mind. Abort the baby or never return. But Melissa couldn't do it. She couldn't kill the only innocent soul growing inside her. I won't kill my baby, Mom, she had said the last time she saw her. I'll stand by my child even if you never accept me back. Her mother's silence was the last answer she ever got. Melissa thought she had friends who would take her in. But she was wrong. Linda, her closest friend, had turned her away at the gate. You were with me because of my wealth? Melissa cried. Linda folded her arms. You're only realizing that now? You're no longer Rachel de Leon's daughter, Melissa. You're a nobody. Leave before I call security. Melissa's heart shattered. Selfish witch. I hate you, she screamed as tears streaked her face. Later that evening, she wandered into a restaurant hungry and exhausted. Give me everything on your menu and hurry up, she ordered proudly. I'm Rachel de Leon's only daughter. You'd better serve me right. The waitress nodded silently and brought her food. As Melissa ate, tears rolled down her cheeks. My life can't end like this, she whispered. Why is everyone so cruel? Did they never care about me? Was Eureka the only one who truly loved me? Her hand rested on her belly. The memory of Jared's touch haunted her. You're heartless, Jared, she murmured. You abandoned me with your child. I thought you were different, but you're just like the rest. My biggest mistake. The waitress placed the bill beside her plate. Melissa froze. $2,000, she gasped, leaping to her feet. I barely ate. Card or transfer, ma'am? The waitress asked politely. I don't have that kind of money. Melissa cried. Her voice rose, her desperation spilling into anger. Moments later, the police were called. Let me go. I'm Rachel de Leon's daughter. You can't do this to me, she screamed as they dragged her out. Hours later, she walked down the empty street, her clothes torn and eyes swollen. My life is a disaster, she muttered. I wish I could see that jerk again. I'll strangle you, Jared. I swear I will. Look who we have here. A voice stopped her cold. A car pulled over and Raymond leaned out of the window. Oh, you look like a skank, he mocked. What happened to you, Melissa? You look like a girl from the slums. Cassandra laughed beside him. The slums are too decent. She looks like garbage. Have you even bathed? You reek, Mel. Shut your mouth. Melissa snapped, hurling her slipper at them. Have you lost your mind? Raymond yelled. I lost it the day you convinced Jared to deny my pregnancy, she shouted, her voice breaking. You think I wouldn't find out? You'll regret everything, Raymond. Karma is waiting for you. And this men's dumping hole. She threw her other slipper, tears blurring her vision, before walking away barefoot. Cassandra's face twisted in disgust. She called me a men's dumping hole and you just sat there? What kind of man are you? Raymond sighed. She's broken, Cassie. Can't you see that? Disgusting, Cassandra hissed, tossing Melissa's slipper into the street. Let's get out of here. Days later, Melissa finally found someone willing to help her. Thank you so much, ma'am, she said with trembling hands. You don't know what this means to me. Mrs. Cargill smiled kindly. You've thanked me enough, dear. Come, I'll show you to your room. Rest well. You can start work tomorrow. Melissa followed her, eyes glistening with gratitude. I can't believe I have a home again, she whispered, collapsing onto the soft bed. I missed this feeling. For the first time in months, she smiled before falling asleep. But that peace didn't last. A faint click echoed in the dark. The doorknob turned slowly. Melissa stirred, half asleep. Then a voice whispered near her ear. Like an angel. Her eyes snapped open. Hands brushed over her waist. Arg. What the hell are you doing? She shouted. Relax, sweetheart, Ethan murmured, his tone low and dangerous. Get out of my room, she yelled, shoving him. I said get out. He smirked. I love your energy, he whispered, pulling her close and forcing a kiss. Melissa's scream cut through the night. To be continued.